if she could open that way.
All right.
Hi there. Can she see me?
Okay.
Hi.
You see her clearly?
I can see her. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Is it in your perspective or you need adjustments?
No, it looks good. It all looks good.
All right, all right.
Okay. So I'm going to turn my video off so she won't be able to see me, but we'll be listening and talking, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Nsanyuse nnyo amanya gange nze Nansamba Jaria era nsanyuse nnyo okulabika nti nsobodde okuwulizaako mukyala Bridget.
Her name, as you may have known, is NANSAMBA JARIA, and she says she's so happy about hearing from you. She's expressing her gratitude about hearing from you. So here she starts over.
Ku lw'ekibiina kyaffe ekya Lutha era mpulira essanyu pitirivu nnyo n'ekifaananyi kyo kye ndabyeko akatonotono era nsanyuse nnyo.
Yeah, she feels so grateful on viewing your profile, and she's so delightful about Luther's work, and she says her greatness has been there due to Luther activities. As you may have known, his position in Luther, like you knew, she's so delightful. And here she's going to continue telling us about how she know about ceremonies. Yeah?
Yes. Good.
All right. All right.
Emikolo neyanziza nnyo nnyabo. Emikolo gye ntandika okwogerako ssaawa eno gy'emikolo egikwatagana n'empewo. Emikolo egyo gibaawo okusinziira emikolo egyo bwe giba nga baba bannannyini emikolo egyo gy'ogenda okuyimirizaawo bwe baba bakulagidde. Gy'emikolo egyo yenyimirira gye gisobola okuyimirirawo kati gwe n'osobola okulabika nti nno oyimirizaawo ekyo emikolo kulagidde nga empewo.
Okay, she starts by elaborating how ceremonies really come about or into existence. She says, ceremonies come by our spirits in order to carry out these ceremonies. As you may have known or not, ceremonies are always carried out in guidance of our spirits. So before we carry out any ceremonies here, we are always guided by the spirits, and whatever the spirits need is what we carry out due to ceremonies. I hope you get it clear. Do you? Hello?
Hello. Yes, I get all of that. That's wonderful.
All right. So, by setting our spirits, or we may say spirits set us in accordance the way they want in order to carry out these ceremonies so clearly and in their guidance. Because, as you may have known, it is ever by spirits that we carry out these ceremonies. In whatever way they want, we carry them out, but by their directions. Right?
Right. What kind of preparation that does she do, or that women do in order to perform the ceremonies?
All right. Omukyala yalikoze ki lwaki nno emikolo egiba giyimirirawo?
Omukyala neyanziza nnyo nnyabo. Omukyala kye yalikoze okuyimirizaawo emikolo egyo, era kisinziira egyo emikolo gy'oba ogenda okukolako gwengwa omukyala, era osobole emikolo egyo okusobola okuyimirirawo, kubanga wabaawo ebiba birina okuba nga bikuvunaanyizibwako gwengwa omukyala okuyimirizaawo emikolo egyo. Omukyala nga ekintu ekyo nga kivunaanyizibwa ku mukyala bwe yalibadde asobola okulabika nti akitambuza, kisinziira kyogenda okukolako ng'omukyala.
Okay, she says, as it is here in Uganda, ceremonies are always smoothed by their work, I mean ladies. So in wherever the ceremonies may be, ladies are always needed to carry out some of these ceremonies. We may have many ceremonies here, but what we need to talk about is women do a great job in preparation of these ceremonies. For example, you may, in Uganda here, we have, okay, women are always engaged in preparation of any food at home. So in taking that perspective, ladies offer a great hand in preparation of these ceremonies. Like, they may be engaged in collecting firewood, they may be engaged in collecting leaves, I mean banana leaves, they may be engaged in whatever the ceremony may be. Women are always engaged in serving, in preparation, and they play a role. They play a role because, as you may know, men cannot do some of these work. So it is their work as women to carry these ceremonies out in order to come out very clearly. Like I said, they prepare, they serve, and at the end, they make it a career. Did you get that?
Yes, I did get that.
Yeah, I hope you're in special perspective, like you asked.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a question for one of the people that are here. It said, how is the new vessel prepared? Is the baby still bathed in pepper bath for protection, or how is it done in the Uganda region?
abuuza nti omwana abazaalibwa emikolo egimukolwako kugamba oba bakiyita kibaya omwana asobola okubanga ateekebwa
ng'amaze okuzaalibwa
mu Uganda kibeera kyanga omwana amaze okuzaalibwa emikolo egimukolwako.
Neyanzizza nnyo nnyabo bw'azaala omwana nga amaze okuva mu Labour amaze okuzaala azzeeyo waka, emikolo gimukolebwako kisinzi osookera kati nga ffe mu eddiini osooka omwana oyo n'aweebwa erinnya ery'eddiini n'aweebwa n'erinnya ery'ekika. Ekiddirira n'asabirwa bw'amalirizibwa ekiddirira omwana oyo aba alina okunogerwa ekyogero. Ekyogero ekyo kirimu ebika by'eddagala ebirina okuteekebwa mu kyogero ekinaazibwa omwana. Emikolo gy'omwana nga
Thank you so much for such a question. Is born in a labor ward. A baby is brought from a hospital to home. When a baby is brought to home, there is a vessel you talked about here in Uganda. We have that vessel carried out using a variety of medicines. I don't know whether you at your side you have a variety of medicine in such a vessel you're talking about, but here in Uganda, when a baby is born and brought from a labor ward, she's prepared, or a baby is prepared with a variety of medicines in order to let the luck follow him or her, to let his life move so smoothly, like she's narrating.
Ebigenda mu kyogero ekyo ebiro ebikifuula nti kyekyogero mubaamu ebika by'eddagala. Ebika by'eddagala ebimu ku byo bye bino. Omwana yalibadde anogebwa mu kyogero omwo akayaayaana, ennabbugira, olweza, bombo, omwoloola. Ate omwoloola biri ebintu byensoose okumenya bya mukisa mu kyogero ky'omwana oyo okumuwa omukisa mu ntandikwa y'obulamu bwe. Ate n'abeera oguno omwoloola omukyala bino byoli bitera okudira ku mwana ng'obadde ozadde oluusi omwana nakubwa ebintuntu, nyaanya, binanasi, ebyo byonna tubikuŋŋaanya ne tubiteeka mu kyogero ky'omwana omwana okusobola okuba obulungi.
Okay,
yanziza nnyabo.
Okay, she's still narrating about what is put in this vessel to let this baby be put in special perspective in order to match with the moving world, because majorly this vessel is meant to direct this baby to live a good life and not to be disturbed by, we may say, benevolent spirits. Like you may name it. She says, in a vessel, they put a variety of medicines. You may not have been able to access some of these medicines, but in Uganda, we have omorola, I don't know. So we use the branches and the patches of that tree. We prepare it to let this child not be disturbed by some of the diseases that may be a killer. So it is that is also one way of preparing these babies to move away so close to the moving world. A variety of medicines, like she talked about, are meant to give this baby luck in the future and in whatever she does or he does, and to make its life better. So that is measured, the use of a vessel here in Uganda, and that's what she can talk about vessel here in Uganda. So is it a real perspective? Like, do you understand it there?
Yes, I understand that. But there was a specific question about the word is called Drupal. Do you guys practice the Drupal?
Drupal?
Yeah. Do you practice that?
Not really. We don't
Okay.
have trainer Drupal. We've even never heard of it.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I know that that she knows a lot about ceremony, but I think Mwangi told me that she is like a energy conductor, where she is needed kind of as a bridge for a lot of the energy that happens for the ceremonies. Is that true?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, could she talk a little bit about that? What that's like and how she does it?
Mugambako nti osobola okuba nga ogira ku maanyi agakwata omuntu oba omutumirira okuba nti nakola ebintu ebyo kyasaba okuba nti ogogerako ki amaanyi ago.
Neyanziza nnyo nnyabo. Amaanyi ago agasobola okukwata omuntu ne gamufuula omuntu w'enjawulo gava mu mpewo. Era empewo ze zifuula omuntu okufuna amaanyi ag'enjawulo nga zimaze omukwata.
Briefly, she says, energy is always guided by spirits. We may say energy is spirit, and it is by the power of spirits that we experience this energy. Without spirits, we cannot experience energy because, like I said before, we may relate energy to be spirits, and indeed it is, because it is these spirits that can make whatever they want to a person they have conducted, and to make whatever they want through the person they have called. So in terms of energy, she may say, or she says, energy is all about spirits. So in brief, what she says.
Great. Is there any type of preparation that she personally does before she does ceremony?
Awonza nti waliwo emikolo gwekyolira okuba nga okola nga tunnaba okutuuka ku mikolo giba gikuweereddwa oba giri giba gikulagiddwa.
Ye nyaba omukyala Bridget, ng'oyingirira emikolo gy'empewo wabaawo emikolo gwe gy'osooka okukola nga gwe agenda okukola emikolo egyo egy'empewo. Emikolo egyo kikwetaagisa olw'obulungi bw'ekintu ky'ogendamu oyinza okusalawo n'ogamba oyina okubanga weesonyiye oluusi obuli bwo ne weebakako wansi okumala ennaku z'oba osazeewo zonna olw'obulungi bw'omukolo gw'ogendako, oba mwami nga wamwesonyiwa oba mukyala nga wamwesonyiwa nga n'obuliri wabwesonyiwa ne weebakako wansi. Era mu kwebaka wansi omwo ng'osobodde okuba feeno ze twali badde tuyita embugo nga ze weebikka, olyoka ogende okutandika emikolo egyo egy'abajjajjabo gy'ogendamu.
Okay, yeah, she thanks you so much for posing such a question. And she says, it is really true that there are preparations women or women always use. A woman can always sleep besides her bed, or a woman can sleep down before her bed to make sure she's in real preparations of these ceremonies. It is by guidance, or it is always in order for women before carrying out these ceremonies that they always don't engage in what we call sex with their husbands, and they let preparations for the ceremonies that are going to be carried out move smoothly. This is always done a few days before carrying out ceremonies, and it might take some 3 to 9 days in preparations. She continues, when a woman sleeps down beside her bed, she always uses a traditional cloth called a baka cloth in order to collect and to make clothes, or to make clothes her soul be connected with the spirits before carrying out ceremonies. And this helps so much a woman to do in real perspective what she's going to carry out and to bring out exactly what should be brought about.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. So how does she have anyway, she's beautiful. You can really see how beautiful she is. From here, I'm just looking at her. Sorry. We have a question from a woman, and she asks, what is a good way to protect against negative spirits?
Okay. Waliwo engeri yonna omuntu gy'ayinza okuyita okwewonya oba okweziyiza empewo embi.
Ddamu sikawulidde.
Waliwo omukyala abuuza. Waliwo omukyala abuuza nti omuntu waliwo engeri z'ayinza okuyitamu okweziyiza empewo embi.
Empewo neyanziza nnyo nyabo. Empewo embi walibaddewo amagezi g'osobola okuyitamu okuzeziyiza. Alabika nti osobola okuzeziyiza nga oyise era naawe mu mpewo zo nga ggwe osobola okukikola n'osobola okweziza. Empewo zisobola okuwanirira. Empewo zisobola okuwanirira buli mulabe yenna n'osobola okukola nga oziyisizza mu ngeri gy'olina oziyisaamu. Ate empewo ezo embi zitera okubaawo, naye nga biba ebintu ebiva mu bantu abalala, ebintu ebyo ebisindiikirize. Naye nga empewo z'owaka waba mpewo mbi kyokka empewo zo singa wabaawo omulabe yenna nga wazitereeza zisobola okulwanirira mu buli eri omulabe yenna.
She feels wonderful for such a question, and her reply is, in first place, in Uganda, we don't have negative spirits. So it is always our negative thinking that we take these spirits to be negative. But there are no negative spirits in our understanding. She elaborates. When you are always, I know we are always guided by our spirits according to the clans and families. But when we refuse to do what these spirits tell us to do, spirits always take actions. And when they take actions, that's when we call them negative. But in real sense, they are not negative. Though there are some activities done that can be done to a person and can lead him or her think negative ways, that spirits have done this so wrong. But in real sense, here we don't have negative spirits. But as I said, that lady who asked that question should know that we don't have negative spirits. It is always our mind that put them negative. But in their work, they are not negative. They are always on point to make you do what they would have guided you to do. But because we refuse at times and they act accordingly, that's when they turn negative. But there are no negative spirits here. She says, is it fine? Hello?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can.
It was amazing. She gave an amazing answer. And Mwanji and I have talked about this before, about how it's the ancestors that are the ones that can, cause us harm if we're not listening and we're not walking our path and we're not doing the good work. So a super good answer.
Wow, thank you so much. She's so happy for raising such answer. So praises go to Monji, the director Lutha, because he has done well in training.
Yes. So would she like to talk about her work with Lubo there and what it means to her and the women there as a healing organization?
Okay. You may pose a question again.
Sorry about that. Would she like to talk about Lubo and her association with it? The organization? Lubo is the spirit, right? And then the organization is what's the healing organization that she's involved in and Mwanji you're involved in?
All right.
Ye nyabo. Emirimu anziriramu
kugamba abadde ayagala osooka oyogere ku lubawo omutegeera otya abakyala baddukunya batya emirimu mu lusa awo nagire ne ku lusa okukitegeera.
Lubowa nyabo neyanziza nnyo. Lubowa mwogerako nga oba mwogerako nga ejjembe ery'empewo, ejjembe kozi, ejjembe eddwanirizi mu buli kiti kyonna mwe litalemerererwa. Yoyo Lubowa ng'ejjembe era eryasobola litutabalira mu buli ngeri yonna era okulabika nti nakino ekibiina kya Lutha okuyimirirawo era kuyimiriddewo ku ejjimbe eryo wabaawo kibaddewo kyonna nga ligamba nti njagalayo olukiiko nga lujja nti ekitundu kirina kutambula bwe kiti ne bwe kiti nga tetereezaamu nga bwe kirina okutambula era nnyabo jjimbe eryo waffe tulyenyumirizaamu nnyo mu kibiina kyaffe ekya Lutha.
Okay, she first explains the way she understands Luther. The way she understands Lubowa. And here she goes. She says, in particular, Lubowa is a spirit, but in particular, Lubowa is a fetish. I hope you get it. Lubowa is a fetish that they delight in him so much because he feels everything to them. Lubowa is everything to them. Lubowa is a guide. Lubowa is a parent. Lubowa, she's so happy about explaining Lubowa that Lubowa is everything to them. Lubowa managed to give them energy and knowledge to run his organization, Luther, because Luther was named after him, Lubowa. She says everything about Lubowa is really complete. And her and well versed by his deeds and everything Lubowa does, they consider it as perfect, and indeed it is perfect because it is really seen different from other spirits here. Lubowa has managed to work some money to run this organization. Lubowa has managed to counsel people. Lubowa has managed to treat people physically and spiritually. They say Lubowa is everything. Now she's going to continue with her work in Luther, and thereafter she continue with what she understands about Luther, right?
Right.
Osobola okunnyonnyola emirimu gy'okulira Luther omala awo onnyonnyole Luther ky'ogitegeera.
Neyanziza nnyo nnyabo emirimu gye nzirukanya mu kibiina ekyo ekya Luther. Ndi akuma omutabaganya mu kibiina ekyo era ndi muntu kwegamba oba nti munnyonnyole nti akola kino kyaleetaagisiza okuba bwe kiti oba kino kyaleetaagisiza okuba bwe kiti oba kino twakikoze bwe tuti era kwegamba ngo oyali baddenga omuwe w'amagezi mu kintu ekyo ate nga tulina n'emirimu gyaffe emirala gituganya mu kibiina ekyo era nga nze omu kubali ku kakiiko ako akatambuza emirimu egyo egikolebwa mu Luther.
She says her work in Luther is to act as a link between people who always engage with energy, spirits, to those people who don't engage in spiritual power physically. I hope you get it. So she continues, she still acts as a member committee on Luther board, and really her service, people always get it well because she knows what she's doing to Luther and to the people around it. So in brief, that's what she says, or that's what she does to Luther family. So she's going to explain what she understands about Luther. as an organization or association.
Kibiina kya busawo kya bunnansi ate nga tukola emirimu egy'enjawulo. Tuli balimi, tuli balunzi, tutabaganya mu mpewo mu buli kimu kugamba oba bali balina ekiba kiganye mu mpewo zaabwe, ffe tusobola okutereeza empewo zaabwe ezo. Ekibiina kya busawo kikoze omulimu gw'amaanyi nnyo eri abantu abamu ababa tebalina na mirimu mu ngeri ng'eyo, okulabika nti tusobola okubaga ffe tuyambako okuddukanya okulaakulanya abantu, kuba tunoga tuwa abantu obujjanjabi, abantu abo ne babeera nga nabo bafuna emirimu. Kwegamba emirimu mingi gye tuddukanya mu Lusaka. Kasooke nkomeka awo katono.
Well, she continues. She says, Lutha is a traditional organization that deals with healing, with farming, with counseling, with training, and name it. So, in those activities Lutha do, the aim is based on farming, is really a way to put communities and their surroundings in real deeds. Apart from that, Lutha, being a healing organization, Lutha has done well in treating and harmonizing people's hearts and thoughts. However, spiritually, Lutha has done well in provision or in providing people some jobs in order for them to carry out, or in order for them to get some experience in spiritual healing, in order for them to earn a living, and name it. In general, Lutha has done well in connecting farming to spiritual healing, because these two move hand in hand. So she says Lutha has done it well. Apart from counseling and healing, because it's all well done smoothly, that Lutha has very many healers that are experienced in healing spiritually and physically. They have a team in counseling and whatever. So their major focus now is to relate farming to their work, because farming always, actually, there is nothing done spiritually or in according to what we've been talking about. I hear ceremonies and what have you. Ceremonies are always carried out using farming products. So without farming, Lutha says, culture can never exist still, or spiritual healing can never exist. That's why Lutha has done it well in promoting farming, though they haven't done it to their expectation, but locally they have tried. So apart from that, they have also done well in promoting social activities. Social activities here mean people always get to understand each other, their feelings and whatever. And that's what inspired Lutha to act as a mother organization to Kutesa Junior School. So it wants people to get to know each other, not to hate each other, and to understand each and other's feelings. So majorly, that's what she understands about Lutha, and that's what she does. Or that's what she talks about Lutha in brief or in detail.
Thank you. Good answer. Oh, wait. Good answer. All right. So I want to ask her what she thinks is a simple, easy way to bless ourselves as women, and bless each other and bless babies.
All right. Agamba ng'omukyala yali agadde okulugereko embeera z'abakyala nga balina okukwesa okwambala mu bufunze okuweesa ekitiibwa abaana baabwe awamu ne communities zebabeeramu. Omukyala yali badde yeeyisa atya naddala mu nnyambala okusobola okuweesa ekitiibwa gy'ava kubolyawo n'abaana baza.
Nayanziza nnyo nnyabo omukyala yenna okuuma ekitiibwa ky'obukyala era ne mu bantu abalala kyalina okukola teyalisoose omuntu buno bwe buti buno bambala buno obwo n'okutema buti n'omwana n'akulengera eno kwewala omukyala yenna okukuuma eddembe ekitiibwa ky'obukyala. Omukyala okuddira ne zino piipingi zino zambala amabeere gano ne gasigala ebwegati nga gali bwerwegati, omukyala tiyali yambadde bw'atyo naddala e Buganda wano. Ekirala omukyala ye yalibadde ekyokulabirako maka empisa okuzimba abaana okulabika nti kubanga taata tabeerawo naye omukyala yabeera n'abaana yalina okubakuliza mu musingi omulungi. Oyambanga oli mu nkunamye okunama okutama abaana balaba empale temuliimu mulamwa oyo taba mukyala aba asobodde okulabika ng'akuuma ekitiibwa ekyabakyala omukyala bwe yalibadde. Ate kati nga ffe abakyala eno wadde oyambadde ekiteeteeyi kyo oyambala ekiteeteeyi kyo ekyalisaanidde n'omwana alabire ku ggwe nti ekyo kwegamba kiba kyetaaga oba ondaba awuze simanyi naye omukyali aliyambadde olugoye nga lusobola okulabika nga lukoma muno bwe muti waakiri muno bw'oba ng'oyagadde okwambala ebimpi naye kati nga nze naye tondaba bulungi ndowooza simanyi naye nze nga nze omukyala yalibadde asobola okwambala bw'ati olugoye lwange ndowooza obulaba omukyala bwe yalibadde asobola okwambala oba tokisobodde kituufu omalawa wano yadde ayambala gomesi naye kati gomesi eyo oba togisobodde kuba kati ebintu bigenze bikyukakyuka. Abakyala bakola mu maofisi bakola batya talina ngeri gyanagenda ayola magomesi mu baana oba oluusi oli mufumbo olukwesa ekitiibwa eribalo okusinga lwotambula nga wenna omaya bwoti omukyala yalibadde ayambala n'abanga gunidde yalibadde omukyala omulungi. Neyanziza nnyo.
She thanks you so much for posing such a beautiful question, and here is her compliment. She says, it is to all ladies around the world, not in Uganda only, that it is in a special order or it is proper for a lady to not put on a short sleeve, the inner things, you know. So it is a skirt to be a long sleeve, a blouse that can really in the inner parts to the public, being we may call it the head of the family now. This is always top of putting much care children. So when I hope you saw, we showed you how beautiful she looked when she dressed properly, and I hope that is the better way she was explaining a lady should always put on in order to carry out special perspective to their babies and children, and to be exemplary to the community and still to the children. So in order for ladies to be respected also to their husbands, she suggests that because the world is, we tend to put these goddesses back, but we are still moved and we can't stop relating goddesses to these dresses like she showed. So she says it is still in proper order for ladies to put on well. In well, she meant long skirts and blouses that can cover the inner parts, name it, or a dress that is really outstanding in the public in order to remain respectful to the community and to the babies or to the children she is running of or after. I hope it is well.
I really like that she basically is telling us like the number one way that we can bless ourselves is to be in respect of ourselves and how we are dressing and presenting ourselves. Okay, so another question is, a question that we have is, one of our people wants to know about how Christianity is imposing itself. Muanji and I have discussed this before about how his traditions end up being considered satanic, but he's practicing old traditional, medicines. What are her feelings about Christianity and those set of belief systems that may be, blocking the ancestors or the spirits from being able to do their work?
Okay, thanks so much. But in particular, because you said about Christianity, and this lady is so much engaged in Islam, so is it in order for her to talk about Islam? Because this feels the same way.
Yeah, we're not.
Way Christians about,
yeah, not Islam, but more Christianity that imposes their belief systems and turns traditional ceremonies and religion and healing ways into negative things.
All right.
What is her feelings about that? Yeah, because it's some of the, like, Christianity can sometimes stand in the way of us, the beliefs of us being able to contact our ancestors, because our ancestors are considered bad in some religions.
Okay, let me pose the question to her. Agamba. Ekyokuba nti nno eby'obuwangwa wabiyita lakwe okuba nti nno abantu mano osobola okubategeeza nti nno ndeeta gye baleetamu ekintu kino ntuufu wabula oba yongera okubawa omuli okubategeeza nti kyoli oba balikozesa obuli afe tufula abasitaani gy'oyinza okuziyiza abantu bano okuba nti nno ebyobuwangwa biyita sitaani naddala bakatu ki kubanga ngezezaako mugamba nti nno basaamu engeri gyebalamu ekintu kyonagamba nedda bawakanya ebyaffe ekinansi so kubaddamu otya ensonga eyo
abalokole bagaana nti
bagamba nti eby'obunnansi bya sitaani ate gwe mwoli So baagala obawe abantu bali baagala obaziyize. Ono abuuziza ekibuuzo ayagala owe gwe byolowooza nti bano tebaliisa eddagala lya kinnansi kubeera nti lya sitaani. Tugamba owe emigaso oba oli awo tradition gyerina oba n'eddagala ly'ekinnansi gyerina okuba nti nno beewala okuba nti nno ebintu bino babiyita bya sitaani.
Naye omulimu ogwo ku kintu ekyo okwongera okumatiza abantu ekintu kino kyetuliko si mulimu gwa sitaani nabwo naffe oba bujjanjabi oba nayo nti si ya sitaani. Naye omulimu ogwo gukyali gw'amaanyi nnyo okugenda nga tugenda tugugaziya okulabika nti tumatiza ensonga eyo nga bw'eri. Era Lutha ekintu kino tukigezezzaako oba tukyakitambuza naye bukyalimu obuzibu bw'amaanyi okumatiza abantu abo. Nga nawe bw'okirabye nti si tebakikiririzaamu so nga ate tubawo eddagala waliwo abajja ne mubawo eddagala ate ne libavumula abukwakulizo nti munange ojja kumala genda okole bw'oti ogenda onabire mu sitenseni nedda. Naye mugenda abakkiriza mugenda mubakkiriza mpolampola naye bwe bityo naye omulimu gukyali munene okulabika nti tutuuka ku kigendererwa ekyo okulabika nti bamatira nabo bategeere nti omulimu guno gwa sitaani.
Okay. She still thanked the person who posed that question, but she continues by saying, it is such a wide and it is such a wide and a big. But what she says is, as an organization has been trying it to put it in a clear way for these people to not, let me call it, undermine, because this is also a religion like Christianity is. So these people have got power to put out what they think is evil because they got money. But because Luther has been trying it and we really don't have support, it clearly showed that our work cannot be all, we can't compete with these people, but we try our best to prepare these medicines and we clearly give these people who feel affected, all who are affected. For example, these people are still suffering by, these people are still suffering from AIDS, HIV, these people still suffering from syphilis and well, and these people have got by giving them these traditional medicines. But the major issue here is because these people have got money to evil about traditional healing. It is okay, we may say they have got it clearly that they have money to spend whatever they want, but Jaria says that it is never traditional healing being devil like these people think. Her major aim or her major gist about this was that it is only that traditional healers lack money to spread what they think is right, but not even what they think is right, but what they do to the people like these Christians do? Well, you said it clearly that it is majorly Christianity that tries to fight traditional healing and the work of traditional healing and the medicine. But I think the answer is already known, that these people have got a lot of money to spread bad information about traditional healers and their doings. So when she thinks when organizations like Lutha that is focused on medicine gets fund, they know they can overtake these people because their work is witnessed by healing. As you know, traditional healing do, our work is always witnessed by physicality. When you come sick, we heal you, you go. That's it. I hope you got it clearly.
I did. I got it. We have the same thing in America, except for now they murder healers. So they murder the healers, the people that have the real information.
Sorry.
Okay, so ask her to talk about anything that comes to her mind that she feels that she needs to talk about, or tell us that we have not asked.
All right. So agambi ensonga zonyonyodeko ntuufu kubanga neeri ewaabwe kyekiriyo ate kibasinga okuba nakyo nti bo abasakole kinnansi babatta kyekizibu ekiri eri ewaabwe nti ate okusinga wano ewaffe nti obola batwogerako binaye tebatutte naye ate ekizibu ekiri eri ewaabwe babatta kati ekijja soka basasire naye ng'ekibuzo kyasibuyo kigamba olina kyewali agadde okuba nti nno oyisaawo obuyawo kibata kubuuzizza kyewali agadde okuba nti oyisaawo obawe. Kwegamba mbufundi soka obasaasire abasawo b'ekinnansi.
Neeyanzizza nnyo mukwano naye mwe nga muli bubi naye ate eno ewaffe si bwe kiri, naye kibi nnyo ddala. Kakati
okay, she passes her real sympathy to you traditional healers in America who are real murdered. She feels so sorry for you, and she says everything will be cleared through our spirits, the spirits we believe in, and she knows everything will be cleared. So here she's going to narrate, or she's going to talk about what you asked her, or in brief, what she might think she might have left out, and in due course. So here she's going to express herself. Lastly,
nze ku bye twogedde kye mbadde nsaba kiri ekintu kimu, tubeere bumu nammwe, tukwataganye tusobole okuddukanya obusawo bw'ekinnansi. N'ekyokubiri kye nalisobodde okusaba nga nze omukubiriza wa Lutha, badde nkusaba tusobole okubeera nga tuli bumu n'okwongera okugaziya mu kibiina kyaffe nga ffenna tuli bumu mu kutambuza emirimu gya Lutha nga bwe gitambula. Neeyanzizza nnyo nnyabo, neeyanzeege obeere bulungi oba mubeere bulungi ababadde bampuliriza mwenna n'ababadde bandaba neyanzizza nnyo neyanzige era mubire bulungi. Mweraba.
Okay. She concludes by saying she's crying out loudly for the collaboration because she knows by collaboration when the world is connected like Christians have done, Christians have almost spread to every part of the world. So what she cries out is the collaboration that traditional healers collaborate in order to eliminate what they think devil. When you collaborate, whatever is right in she continues her person or a connector or a person who acts as a link between healers in Lutha who connects and those who doesn't connect the energy. She's very grateful for the chance given understanding about ceremonies and whatever that and she says the Holy Spring God to give you peace for any person who has been watching, any person who has been listening to her. She is so delightful for the time dedicated because it is not so simple. She says, who is she to actually to be watched by so many people that are going to really witness what she said. So she is so grateful and she humbly says a welfare and she wishes you well in whatever. She wishes you peace in whatever and joy. So, in brief, Bridget, that's what NANSAMBA JARIA has been able to put in place.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah.
And I just want to say thank you so much for arranging this so that she could come on and talk to us so that we can collaborate together and have conversations that are necessary.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And then if she could give us a prayer and then we'll end the meeting because we have to bring it to a close. But if she could give us a really awesome prayer in her native language for women in the world and the people, that would be wonderful.
All right. So it's okay. Yebaza nnyo olw'okuba nti no tusobodde okukasoma kino kirwaddewo yebaza kyonna ekigenze mu maaso afiirira bulungi n'agamba nti yali agadde okuba nti nno nga mukyala otugazamu n'essaala egenda okuba nti neconnectinga abakyala mu nsi essaala egenda okuba nga etugatta tugalewo olukuŋŋaana lwaffe mu lulimi lwo sigenda kukikyusa. So osobola kutandika n'okusaba
mu ddiini yange
mu lulimi lwo mu lulimi olw'ekinnansi musabira abakyala musabira ensi eno olw'okuba bino ebibaddewo byonna nono mu kwebaza n'obufunze.
anti nziramu kubuuza njogera mu lulimi omulimi amudini anti dini yange nkoola abalongo baffe bonna ab'enjuyi n'enjuyi ab'okulukalu ab'enjuyi zonna mwenna mbakoola jjajja Lubowa mukama wange Saalongo atuukirizisizza okutuula wano olwaleero okulabika nti twogera ne mukyala Bridget era ne tusobola okumaliriza bulungi ebintu bye tusobodde okwogera naye twagala otugaziyirize mu kintu ekyo ne mukyala Bridget osobola okulabika nga ffenna tuli bumu okuba nga ffenna tuli muntu omu. Bweza jjajja, bweza Ssaalongo, bweza jjajja Luwa. Mukyala Bridget omuwa emirembe naffe otuwa emirembe.
So I hope you see her concluding the prayer in her native language. I hope it is fun, and we thank you for this opportunity you've given to us. Is it okay?
Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and end this call, but thank you so much for connecting with us, and tell Mwanji I'll see him on Facebook, and also I have him on radio end of April. But
all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
We thank you, Unlimited. You too. Bye.
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 Bye.